"O my queen," said the royal sorcerer to Hatshepsut, "with this amulet, you and your descendants are endowed by the goddess Isis with the powers of the animals and the elements. You will soar as the falcon soars, run with the speed of gazelles, and command the elements of sky and earth." 3,000 years later, a young science teacher dug up this lost treasure and found she was heir to the secrets of Isis. And so, unknown to even her closest friends, Rick Mason and Cindy Lee, she became a dual person, Andrea Thomas, teacher.
Almighty Isis.
And Isis, dedicated foe of evil, defender of the weak, champion of truth and justice.
Tom?
Yeah. He's over at the field watching the mini bike races.
Did you tell him he wasn't going with us?
He was really upset.
Well, it's his own fault.
You know, he's really a pretty nice guy. He just doesn't know how to make friends.
Hey, come on, it's my turn now. You've ridden long enough.
Look, Tom, it's my bike. And I let you borrow it before. It was all I could do to get it back.
I'll let you have my stopwatch.
I don't want your stopwatch. I just don't want you riding my bike.
Who needs you? My dad's gonna buy me a big job when I turn 16.
Get lost, Tom. Come back and you get your motorcycle.
What's the trouble?
I wish you knew.
Out of gas?
I got about a half a tank. Here, let me look.
It's your spark plug wire. It's loose. Try it now. Hey, give me a ride, okay?
No.
But I fixed your engine.
What?
So you owe me a ride.
Look, I don't even know you. You could be planning on ripping me off. How do I know?
You mean take your bike?
Look, you want to ride my bike, you got to give me something of yours.
Do I get it back after the ride?
Yeah, if the bike's okay.
How about my stopwatch?
No, I'm afraid it's a little too beat up. You got a wristwatch?
No.
Forget it.
Hey, wait a minute. I've got an idea. You wait here. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Just wait here. Boy, are you in for a surprise.
Surprise, surprise! Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, Miss Thomas.
Surprise. Move that, please.
Make a wish. One candle for good luck, one for good health, and one to grow on. I thought I kept this a secret. How did you find out?
Oh, there aren't many things in this school that I don't know about. Now, seriously, you're invited out to dinner. Your choice, my treat.
A cake and dinner?
There must be a catch here somewhere.
There is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now that it's come up, I'm taking Cindy and some of my sixth-period students on a field trip to the botanical gardens.
Let me guess. You'd like me to handle the rest of the class.
Boy, are you a good guesser.
And isn't that sixth period the one you're having a problem in?
Well, sort of, yes.
And isn't that problem's name Tom Anderson?
Well, now that it's come up, Tom has caused a few problems.
Do I get one more guess?
Sure.
Uh-huh. Tom Anderson isn't going on the field trip. He'll be in the sixth period class.
You know, if this was a quiz show, you'd win the jackpot.
Thank you, but I will buy my own dinner and you can teach your own classes.
I can't. I promised Cindy. I promised the kids. Andrea, please. Please?
The things you talk me into. All right, let's cut this cake.
Cut the cake! Cut the cake!
Hey, what took you
so long? Well, my pop was home. I had to wait till he left.
What'd you do, steal something?
Not exactly. Take a look.
Wow, is that nice.
My pop brought it home from the war. My name's Tom. What's yours?
Joe, hey, boy, I bet old Mr. Rabbit would really sit up and take notice of this. Whew. Is it loaded?
No, it couldn't be.
Man!
Hey, you broke the headlight.
Yeah, I see. You know, this safety's broken.
Well, we gotta report it.
Yeah. Tell you what, you report it, and I'll see you later.
Tut, if you want seconds, why don't you ask for them like a gentleman? Now that's better. Hi, Miss Thomas. Hi. You're back early. We saw everything. It was great. Here, for you. Thank you. Did you pick these at the Botanical Gardens? No, on the way back.
Hi.
Hi, Rick.
You know, I think I walked through Poison Oak today.
You're a science teacher and you don't even know what poison oak looks like?
Yeah, it looked very pretty. I was going to pick you a bouquet.
Thanks, but no thanks. Cindy, are you going to help us paint some posters for the carnival? Sure. Well then, will you please go out to my car and get the rest of the poster paint? Okay. Thank you.
Any problem with Tom today?
He wasn't in class. Wasn't he with you?
No.
That's strange.
No, it isn't. Something's bugging him. He's been angry and hostile.
Maybe that explains why he doesn't have any friends.
Cindy said he keeps spending all of his allowance on the other kids.
Trying to buy friendship.
He could be headed for trouble. I better have a talk with him tomorrow.
Now, Rick, today, I have a feeling that we shouldn't wait on this one.
Okay, what's the trouble?
Nothing, Mr. Mason. Just a matter of opinion.
Yeah, you said it.
Hey, break it up.
Come here. I want to talk to you.
What's wrong with Timmy? Is he in some sort of trouble again?
I hope not, Billy.
You know, Tom, that's no way to win friends.
Well, he asked for it.
Did he?
Let's get right to the point. You weren't in class today.
Well, something happened. I had some trouble.
And what are you going to do with it? Carry it around on your back?
I guess so.
Are you afraid to ask for help?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, you shouldn't be. That's what we're for.
Look, I don't want you to get involved. I guess I should go to the police.
The police? How serious is this?
Serious enough.
Listen, why don't you tell us about it?
Well, I took something I shouldn't have.
You stole it?
I didn't. The kid I showed it to did.
Well, what was it, Tom?
A gun. That's the only reason I showed it to him. And then it went off.
Went off?
He broke a headlight. And then he just split with the gun.
Okay, who is this Joe?
Well, I don't know. He's not from around here.
What does he look like?
Well, he had red hair, and he had on a black leather jacket.
Anything else?
No.
Well, that doesn't give us much to go on, but we have to find him.
A gun like that out in circulation can be very dangerous.
Somebody could get hurt.
Or else break your fall with it.
Have you told your father yet?
No, not yet.
Okay, that's the first thing. The second thing is to find Joe.
Rick, will you please call the police? Notify them, tell them what's happening. I'll see you at Tom's place. I have something else to do first. Mighty ISIS.
Time, turn back, and in your flight, let me see what is gone from sight. Red hair, black leather jacket, yellow mini bike. Wish I could see where he went.
Son, I don't understand. Didn't I teach you that a gun is not a toy?
I wasn't thinking, Dad.
You must think before you act. Now, where was your judgment?
Well, I guess when you want something bad enough, you forget about judgment.
Well, this could cause no end of trouble. I hope you realize that.
Mr. Anderson, I'm Rick Mason.
How do you do?
How do you do? Andrea Thomas.
Yes, Thomas told me all about you.
Mr. Anderson, I'm afraid we have a serious problem here.
Yes, I know. Tom and I were just discussing that. You know, that gun is an old war souvenir. Matter of fact, it's so old, I can't believe it fired.
Well, it did. And your son and the other boy are lucky to be alive.
Yes, I've thought about it. A gun in that condition, we were lucky there weren't more shells.
What do you mean?
Well, it's so rusted out, I'm surprised it didn't explode.
You mean it could if someone got more ammunition?
It sure could.
Andrea, that gun is like a time bomb, and we have to find Joe before it goes off. Let's go, Tom.
I really hope he gets these bullets. Otherwise, it'll be a big waste. Did you get the ammo? Great, great, great. You know, sometimes it really helps to have an older brother.
No, there's no one here that looks like him. Was there anything special about him? Scars, moles, birthmarks? Special? No, just red hair and his black leather jacket. What about his mini bike? It was just a mini bike. What color was it? That's funny, I can't remember. Let me see if I can help you. Was it, yellow? Yellow. Yeah, I think it was. It was yellow.
Lucky guess. But we are running out of time.
Wait. We've been looking for someone who's in school.
What are you getting at?
What about someone who's out of school?
Someone who dropped out.
Right.
Good girl, Cindy. He might even have a part-time job. Supermarket, gas station, liquor store.
I'll get a list of all the boys that have dropped out of school.
Right, let's scour this town. We're now looking for a boy by the name of Joe.
With red hair and a black leather jacket.
Who rides a mini bike?
A yellow one, don't forget. Yes, I almost forgot.
Looks like Joe disappeared off the map.
What do we do now? Look some more. Maybe your father has some more information.
We're looking all over for you. The police just called.
And?
Somebody stole some ammunition that would fit my gun.
But they wouldn't sell it to a boy Joe's age.
No, I'm sure they wouldn't. But he could have an older brother or a friend.
I wish they had delayed him until the police came.
They tried, Rick, but he took off.
Well, we have to stop him before something happened.
We've looked everywhere. Tom, can you think back to anything Joe might have said that would give us a clue?
I've told you everything. Think.
Think hard.
Hey, I do remember something.
What?
When Joe was looking at the gun,
Yes?
I remember he said, wouldn't old Mr. Rabbit sit up and take notice of this?
Mr. Rabbit. He's gone hunting. Tom, where are the best places to hunt rabbits?
Well, there's 3 or 4 of them. There's Kalo Park, Carroll's Farm, Bo's Meadow. I'll take the farm.
I'll call the police and we'll split the rest up.
Good luck.
Man, I am telling you, there is no better place to find us some fat and sassy rabbits.
It's him, all right. Yellow bike and all. Listen, run back to the gas station we just passed and call the police. Okay. Hurry.
Listen, let's go back in a little further. There's plenty of rabbits back there.
Almighty Isis.
Time, the ruler of day, freeze this moment and make it stay. This second, this minute, this hour of a day, continue now on your ceaseless way. Isis. You've been very foolish, Joe. Let me show you what might have happened.
Oh, boy. If you didn't come by and stop me.
Maybe you can now understand what happens when you do things you shouldn't, like playing with guns.
Boy, do I ever.
You know, he's the one who talked Joe into going back to school.
Mm-hmm. They'll both be in your class.
Never thought of that. No, I'm really very pleased.
And they can help you and Miss Thomas after school.
Well, Cindy, they'll be very busy reporting to Juvenile Division for counseling.
You can bet they've learned their lesson.
They sure have. I just wish every kid in school could learn that lesson. Never play with a gun.
So that someday they don't have to say, I didn't know it was loaded.
This one's finished.
You know what's funny?
What?
That no one could give an accurate description about Joe.
It's always that way.
You're kidding.
No? Okay, I'll bet you lunch that you can't tell me the color of your tie.
That's easy.
No cheating?
It's, green.
Blue.
Is it? Well, what do you know about that?
I know that you owe me lunch, and I'm hungry.
We will return to ISIS after these messages.
In today's story, Tom learned that he couldn't buy friendship. Real friends are those who like you for yourself, not because you give them presents. And Tom learned something else. He learned that a gun is not a toy. A lot of people are sorry because they've been hurt by a gun they thought was unloaded. So, play it safe. Don't play with a gun. Then you'll never be sorry. See you next week.